Yeah, I'm guessing we're live. Alright, so tonight instead of doing late models, so from the recording side of things, this is actually the next race. It's the Crowe Memorial 100. This is a 1 mile 1 mile track at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. So we're gonna do 100 laps. I wonder too if I can actually set a new record. 33.731. I don't know in practice. No, I'm not even close to that. But I did a couple practice laps. This track is a little sketch because it is a dirt track. And I don't know who the hell thought it was a great idea. Let's put full-size stock cars on a dirt track and just let them go. but I do know last season I barrel rolled at this track. I know that this was like a Davey Allison level wreck for me last year. Hey, how's it going? This is always terrifying coming out of here. So we'll see how the race goes. Had to drive to Bass Pro Shops for this though. So you just don't get grip. But I mean, these cars aren't really made for dirt track racing either. I get why they do it, you know, the whole going back to your roots thing. And it is cool. I do like when they go to these clay and dirt tracks. I'm really glad NASCAR does this now. Let's see it kind of.
Give me one more good hard lap, man. One more good hard lap.
Ooh, we're getting close to that rail. I don't know, maybe I won't get the pole this time. Oh, I did, but I just got that. I knew that was going to be close. So, we'll see how this goes. Because like I said last year, this was a pretty horrific wreck for me.
Drivers,
what can I do on?
Your engine.
I can go halfway on gas. So what I'll probably do is I'll download this and then just repost it. It'll stay up as a live, but I'll repost it as a proper... For people who didn't watch the live, because I don't think a lot of people watched the other one, which I don't blame them on the IndyCar stuff. I'll download this and then post it properly next week when it should come out. I notice I'm getting a lot more views now. It went from like 17 up to like 40 something for the last one, which is great. Hopefully people are enjoying these, because this is pretty cool. So what I decided after last night was I'm not gonna do any, as I hit the pace car like Kyle Busch, I'm not gonna do any more
Coming to the green, buddy. Coming to the green. Let's go get him.
IndyCar races, because that was just that was horrendous.
Be ready.
I'm watching the pace car. I'm hoping you can hear my mic, because I had to mess with it. Oh, I got a hell of a start. Okay, I don't feel bad. At least there's another YouTuber that actually hit a real pace car in ARCA. How did I get that crazy of a start? I don't know, but I have a feeling that my tires are going to wear quick here. Yeah. There's no way I'm making it 50 laps for tires. But so I went through and I messed with what I'm going to run for next season. So instead of doing any IndyCar races, I actually picked up some Cup races. I'm going to drive the 15 car for DEI, since Paul Menard did like so few races. So Daytona is going to be wild because I'm going to do ARCA. I'm doing all of it. I'm doing ARCA, the trucks, the Busch Series, and the Nextel Cup. I'm not running the Indy 500. So that opened up. I think I added the Coca-Cola 600. I'm going to do the All-Star race and a couple other things. Really, for the Cup Series, I was looking to see where I could go that would be fun. Because I don't... And you know, that argument of, oh, there's too many races in that, I guess that's kind of null and void now if I'm going to be running 49 races for next season anyhow. So I guess eventually I probably will just work my way up to the Cup Series. But I'm definitely going to finish out ARCA like I want and then do the Truck Series. Then we'll probably just go to the Busch Series, I guess, for a few years and then work our way up to the Cup Series. I mean, I'm not lapping anybody. I have a hell of a lead, though, I think. Yeah. Which I don't know how, because you can hear the cars like... I want to see what it says. Let's say... Oh, that's not good. You just slide so much here. I mean, the dirt track, but... But you hear how it keeps doing that? Like, it's like I'm losing power in the car because I'm losing all my grip. That's why I'm even surprised I still have a lead. But these tires are gonna... Oh, yeah. One lap what? Lap 7. I'll probably make it maybe 20 laps and I have to come in for tires. Probably more like 15 laps at this rate. But we've got this, we've got Toledo, and we've got the actual Illinois State Fairgrounds, or like the next 3 like if you count this as the first one, the next 3 tracks in ARCA that I have to actually do the races at. Yeah, this is weird. I'm not lapping anybody, but how... Oh, because I've got less than a 4-second lead. That's why. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to come in. I'm gonna try to get to lap 12 at least, and then come in for tires. The only bad thing is with this being a mile, I'm definitely gonna get lapped. So this will be another track where it's just going to come down to pit stops. And the timing on that is to whether or not I win, let alone finish well. That, and of course, who knows, like, wreck-wise, what's going to happen here. I just don't want to blow a tire. And I'm not even... I don't feel like I'm pushing the car. Of course, I didn't look at the INI file either to see, like, what what it has for tire wear, because I do have it set to 2x. That way I know during the course of a race that we all have to pit. So one more lap and then we're gonna have to come in for tires. So next time by I'm coming in. Yeah, I don't need any fuel this time, just tires.
Your road speed 50. 4,000 seconds.
50? I didn't think it'd be that high. Not complaining. I still don't trust my brakes. Though to me it almost looked like I should be too far to the left, but I guess not.
Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go! All the way to the last line. Dig, buddy. Get out there, go, go, go!
I always feel like I'm gonna hit that head on when I come out on this track. Where we dropped to 17th. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of up and down this race.
Inside. Still there, inside. All clear, outside.
Cut that close.
Still there, clear high.
Come on, Frank, what are we doing?
Inside.
Woo!
Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy. Outside.
I would have thought people would have started pitting by now if I went through tires that quick. If not, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'm a lap down. Like I said, the second half of the season last year, too, was really rough for me. I think that's why I ended up being in such a bad wreck. I was trying to fight my way back through traffic, and it just got real bad from there. Trying to see how they're running their lines. Maybe try to copy them to not wear out my tires so much, but I think they're all sliding too, just as bad. I thought he was going into the pit for a minute.
Outside.
Oh,
Nice
God.
and smooth. Still there, inside.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Clear
Because I
hallway.
just drive into Jason Jarrett. I mean, I only won that championship by 160 points. Basically, I know it had come down to... Yep, son of Dale Jarrett. Some of these guys, I'm like, what happened to them? I guess some of them just stopped driving or switched. I know some people, I don't know if Jason did, but I know some people from that era ended up being like crew chiefs and car chiefs and stuff, and spotters. But there's a lot of people, I'm like, man, where did they go?
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy.
Like, I've been looking on the Wikipedia and stuff. That's how I've been trying to figure out what races make sense to run, and like, I didn't realize that Frank Kimmel was still involved in ARCA. Oh, he's a spotter for RFK. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Ironically, though, I think he's driving a Chevy right now.
All clear.
Because that kind of surprised me. I figured that he would have been driving a Ford. But I guess you gotta drive what's available, too. Hey, I did get somehow I'm back on the lead lap and I'm in 16th. So the leader must have pitted. I don't know why my spotter's not telling me stuff like that. I know I keep popping stuff up. I'm like, what lap are we on? 22. I know one good thing will be next season I'll have actually all the ARCA races I do up on the channel.
Outside.
Instead of
Still outside.
starting in a weird position, but
Still outside.
everything that's been going on in my life here lately, this has been therapeutic. This was the perfect time to start doing this. Are they still suing NASCAR? Like, do you know if that class action thing is going on still? I know I'm kind of with them. That's kind of a load of crap. Like, I didn't even realize until I started watching podcasts and seeing, like, Jimmy Johnson and other people explaining it, that, like, you can't even, like, sell your merch, basically. That, like, that's crazy. Like, NASCAR just seems like they're money hungry now. If, like, the TV rights to merchandising rights from people, you have to get all your stuff from them. Like, it's... That's just crazy. Because I think it might have been... it was... I don't know if it was Austin Cindric. Somebody that does short track racing, too. Maybe Kyle Larson. Somebody was talking about, they're like, I actually make more money selling my stuff at these small events than I do from my actual, like, Cup Series, because NASCAR takes such a big cut that by the time I get what I make, it's like nothing.
Outside.
And I know they were... Actually, it was Jimmy Johnson. It's like... it was a podcast, and I can't remember whose he was on, but it was like the dark side of, like, racing they were talking about.
Outside.
That, and he explained the charter system, because I wasn't sure how that worked either, and that's insane. It's like your team's in debt before you even start, so you gotta, like, basically pay NASCAR back. I don't even know how all this stuff's, like, legal. Like, it really does feel like they're just exploiting all these drivers and teams. Yeah, we're definitely filling up with fuel. Speaking of drivers and teams, oh, I'm up to 12th. I'm gonna have to be coming in here within the next few laps.
Outside. Clear high.
I've been waiting to see if something will happen in NASCAR like what happened with IRL and kart. If teams are going to try to just say screw it and find tracks that NASCAR doesn't
All
own
clear. Outside.
and get their own thing
All
going.
clear. Outside.
That'd be interesting. And in some ways, I think NASCAR needs a competitor. I think that's the problem.
Outside. All clear.
You know, when you have no competition, you can do,
Boys up there, get up there and run with
oh,
them.
this is crazy. Why are we 3 wide?
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
How there wasn't a massive wreck there, I don't know. Okay, I gotta come in for tires. I am in the top 10.
Pit road speed 50. 4,000 seconds.
I don't know how nobody's had to stop yet. Like, as far as like a group of people goes. I did that way too soon.
Go, 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 dig, 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 go, 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 go! All the way to the last line. Dig, buddy. Get out there, go, go, go!
Oh yeah, I love that paint scheme. I don't know why, but the AC Delco scheme in Budweiser colors, I just absolutely love.
Car right there ahead of you, buddy. He was really speeding up the track high down here 1 and 2. That last run there, just be careful with him.
Hopefully we'll get this lap back
Inside.
and fight our way back up. What position was I? 17th again.
Outside, 3 wide, 2 of them outside. All clear. Be on your toes with these flappers.
I don't even know who's in first. Jason Jarrett.
Outside. Still there. All clear.
That might be him way up there. I don't know if this is him I'm coming up on or not. Because I know he's got a blue car. No, that was a 79. Yeah, that's my truck for 2006. I'm going to drive it in 9 races.
Leaders don't pit road, buddy.
Oh, sweet. We're going to get our lap back.
Outside. Clear high.
Now I am pushing the car because I'm like, I need to beat them before they get off pit road.
You can see those boys up there. Get up there and run with them. Leaders don't pit road, buddy.
So where are we at now if I got my lap back? We're in 7th, but it still shows I'm a lap down. Hey, a top 10 finish I'd be fine with too.
That's my man right there. Go get him, baby.
Yeah,
Doing great, bud.
the truck set I have,
Nice and easy. Just keep doing
I
what
forget
you've
it.
been doing.
It had Carrie Earnhardt with Thorsport,
Be on your toes and be flappers.
but I was gonna use. I forget who it had, and I think that was the number 9 I ended up going with. No, 9 was Ted Musgrave then.
Outside.
I can't remember what number it is. It might have been number 8. It was somebody random in that truck set that I have, though, to where it wasn't a full-time person.
Right there, buddy. That was awesome. You're
So I
doing a
decided
great
just to
job.
say screw it, and I'll take that number. I'm only running 9 of the races anyhow. But it was some Dodge team. I couldn't even find them listed on the wiki, so I don't know. Maybe that was just a fictional truck. Oh, hey, I'm leading. I didn't even realize I was in the lead
Be on your
now.
toes and be a flapper.
I was just more worried about getting my lap back. I wonder why he was telling me be careful with these lappers. Oh man, speaking of Carrie Earnhardt, I watched a thing yesterday on how Teresa won't allow Dale and Kelly to go see his dad's mausoleum. And she sued Carrie over, like, he tried to make a furniture thing called, like, the Earnhardt collection. And I'm like, that's insane, because that's just his last name. I'm like, you don't own your husband's last name. That doesn't work like that. Yeah, that was it. It was Chase Montgomery.
Be on your toes and be a flapper. All clear.
But I don't think he was full-time. I could be wrong. But even if he was, I decided I'll just take his spot.
Outside. Clear high.
And then this season, I'm going to do a couple starts in Kevin Harvick's 92 truck. Like the last few of the season.
Be on your toes and be a flapper.
I know I'm going to have to come in probably soon, yeah.
Inside. Be on your toes and be a flapper. Still there. Inside. Clear low, buddy.
I am surprised there's not been a wreck yet. Got 60 laps to go. I didn't even realize that she was related to the Houstons. Yeah, it is messed up. I mean, even if she has like real issues with his kids, that's still their dad. I'd posted on the thing that I went through similar stuff. Like my sisters
Just be nice and patient.
were pretty stupid because my parents were divorced when my dad passed. Tried to threaten, have me and my mom arrested if we went to the funeral. But my dad was chief of police, so the police department was like, yeah, I don't think so. You go if you want to go. Only people in cuffs will be your sisters. Because I kind of put a rant, and I said, the point is, I said, people suck when it comes to this. I said, and I don't understand why. This situation's already hard enough. I said, you don't have to be a jerk on top of it, especially to the kids. I mean, it's not like they're going to hurt anything. They're just going to go pay their respects, you know? I said, it's alright, though. Everyone's going to remember Dale Jr., but they won't really remember Teresa for anything. I mean, look how much he's done for the sport. Like, North Wilkesboro is back because of him. He's working with iRacing. Helping make that new NASCAR game and everything else that he's done. Like, his dad would be more than proud of him. Wrote that book so people know what it's like to live with concussion syndrome and everything. Yeah, he's good. Not to mention, like, all those late model series that, like, he co-owns now and stuff.
Outside. Be on your toes.
giving all those kids the opportunities that they have.
3 wide, 2 of them outside. Behind your toes, see flappers. Still there. All clear.
I'd like to see them bring back some other tracks too, if it's possible. Because there's some tracks I was reading, it's like it's just sitting there abandoned. It's like, well, why can't you do like a North Wilkesboro for this? He does. Yeah, I agree. That's why it surprised me with Danica, but like I was saying last night, sometimes the leap from open wheel to stock cars or vice versa, just it doesn't work out for some people. So I can't fully blame her because she was definitely balling when she was an open wheel.
Outside. Still outside.
Like, she's got the talent.
Got a little bit of tire off at the front, Chad. Of course, make you get behind your toes if you start to feel that front go down. Still outside. Behind your toes.
Oh, yeah, we gotta come in. I'm like, why is he talking about... I'm like, why is he talking about my tires? Yeah, just go around me.
3 wide, you're in the middle. All clear.
Because you're probably all lapped anyhow.
Your road speed 50. 4,000 seconds.
Yeah, I did not realize that that tire's about to blow, and so are my other 3. I'm really looking forward to running the Daytona 500, though. That's going to be wild.
Alright, give it a little, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that, too. Like, I wonder if he bought old cars off RCR or something. Because I know that happens, stuff like that happens a lot in ARCA, too. They get, like, the hand-me-downs.
Go! All the way to the last line. Dig, buddy. Behind your toes, see a flapper. Behind your toes, see a flapper. Get out there, go!
What lap are we on? We're almost halfway. I'm actually just gonna run the 15 DEI car. I'll probably do I'm gonna do the Pittsburgh paint scheme since I'm from the Pittsburgh area. I thought about painting my own, but I couldn't quite find the DEI scheme from that period that I liked, and I couldn't figure out like what I wanted my sponsor to be if I ran my own. I thought about going with AC Delco, but it looked really weird with the way they were doing their schemes at the time. Because I'm like the E, you know, that they put on the side would be red and white on top of a blue car, and it just looked bizarre. So I'm like, I don't know. Everybody lapped? No. Well, this is good that I'm not running away with these anymore. That I'm actually having to fight, but I'm being competitive. That's what I wanted. So next season will be great because the whole year will be like this. Yeah, I'm running the 15D. Next year I'm running the 15 DEI car. That car, the truck, I mean, that I posted for the truck series, and then I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna stick with the AC Delco 81 car in the Busch series. And then I'll be driving this car again with the same 3 paint schemes. Which I thought about. I didn't realize that this year was the last year they ran Lake Erie, because I was gonna drive next year, and the following year after that, I was gonna do a Troyer Farm scheme, since at that point my cousins would have still owned it, and they're from that's up in Erie, but no more Lake Erie Speedway, which kind of sucks. I like that track. I mean, it's still there, just they're not running it in ARCA. My favorite tracks, though. That's why I like ARCA, because it's all the short tracks. I like O'Reilly, like ORP. I like I'm trying to think how all the different tracks they run. ORP was great. Lake Erie Speedway's fun. I don't know if they do Phoenix now or not. That's another good short track, though. I know I downloaded the last year version. I think Area 23 did it for North Wilkesboro, and I'm like, oh man, this is weird. Since it's been repaved and everything. I know the one thing I don't like on Phoenix is that dog leg. I think that just is so weird to see cars going that deep and then just cutting through there. I think it's only weird to me because, like I said, I got into all the sports car stuff, and it's like, it's a huge no-no. You don't go below the track limits. Even though that's, I know they let them do it, they count it as part of the track, but I'm like, it's still weird to me. I guess because I've been out of NASCAR for so long, too. Yeah, I could do that. I thought about doing like a PPG Paints and a Pittsburgh Penguins scheme. Since they've got the PPG Paints Arena. I think it's still sponsored by them. I can't remember. They've changed... All this crap changes so much, I can't remember if it's still PPG or not. Where am I? Fourth. All I know is in college, my friend's girlfriend, her roommate, like her dad was one of like the top execs for PPG, like for Pittsburgh Paint Glass, and apparently they were so rich that like the stairs in their house were like made of glass because of it being, you know, him basically being one of the CEOs of Pittsburgh Plate Glass. I'm like, I don't know why, but that would freak me out. I'm scared of heights to begin with, so I'm like, if you give me stairs that are made of glass, I'm gonna be paranoid that they're gonna break. And I've seen too many Final Destination movies. That is a shit ton of money, you're right. Well, I guess since I got it set to mature, I can say it. Those are people that have so much money that they don't know what the fuck to do with it. I don't know how else to say that. Because, I mean, why do you need glass stairs in your house? Like, I'm sure it was something like one of those modern things you see on HGTV, you know, with like the wrought iron sides. But that's still just crazy. Like, I could see having them, like, if you have like a, you know, if it's like a lawyer or something, it's at their office, so you want something nice, and it's less likely to get broke, but like, I don't know.
Outside. Still outside.
Man, I can't believe how bad I'm chewing through tires here.
Clear high. Outside. All clear.
I'm like reading them. I've seen some great marketing for those movies too. Like apparently they had like, it looked like the fake log trucks for Final Destination. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in here soon. Am I back in first? Is that why you told me that? No, I'm still in fourth. I wish that spotter program actually worked with this and I could just tell them like, hey, when I come in, do this. Or ask like what position I'm in and everything.
Outside, 3 wide, 2 of them outside. Outside, clear high. Be on your toes with the flapper. Inside.
Speaking of the 23.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. 3 wide.
I think this is what happened last time.
All clear. Be on your toes with the flapper.
And then someone nudged me and I went barrel rolling. I did a barrel roll. Felt like, oh god, why are we 3 wide? Why are we 3 wide? Oh, this is such a sketchy move. Yeah, way to be, no, that was not way to be smart. That was the dumbest thing that you could do in a race car. Oh, we're gonna have to come in. And of course, when I'm finally catching people,
fill it up with fuel. Inside. Still there.
You go around me, go around. Nope, nope, nope.
Be on your toes with the flapper. Be on your toes with the
Damn.
flapper. Be on your toes with the flapper.
I'm gonna lose a bunch of positions because I couldn't get over.
All clear.
Please just hold out this one last lap. I gotta drive with this up. Oh yeah.
Be on your toes with the flapper. Outside. Your road speed is 50. 4,000 seconds. All clear.
Talk about cutting it close. I was pushing being in a final destination position myself. I mean, I am running good. I'm glad about that. Okay, so my brakes are actually working still. To the 96 in first.
Go! All the way to the last line. Dig, buddy. Be on your toes with the flapper. Be on your toes with the flapper. Get out there, go!
Okay, cool. I'm still on the lead lap. That's all I was worried about, and I'm in 5th.
Inside. All clear.
I'll check again here in a second. The 96 is still in first, right? Yeah. Nope, I'm a lap down. 96 is in first, though. Oh, buddy. Oh, damn it, Norm.
All clear. Leaders don't pit road, buddy.
That could have been so bad with that situation with Norm Benning back there. Yeah, I don't know what it is about him. And ironically, the 84 car last season was sponsored by 84 Lumber, what my cousin owns. I'm like, your car's trying to... Well, I guess it's not your car now, but it's like that 84 car is just out to kill me.
All clear.
And it's funny because Norm Benning is not a driver that you ever think of when it comes to like having issues with people. He always seemed like he was a laid-back guy. I never heard him getting in any fights or altercations or anything.
Great job, man. Way to be smart. We'll get him. Be on your toes with the flapper.
Yeah, I'm in 3rd. The 21's in 1st.
Outside. Clear high.
I didn't look to see who's in second. Oh, the 59.
Outside, behind your toes on the flapper. Outside, clear high, behind your toes on the flapper. Nice, smooth. Go get him, man. Leaders don't hit road, buddy. Inside.
Oh, we might get the lead back then.
Still there, inside. All clear.
Yeah, the material supplier, yeah. Like the guy that owns Nemacolin Woodlands, that's my cousin. Well, he's my second cousin, I think.
Still
Joe
outside.
Hardy.
Clear high.
Then I'm related to Jimmy Carter, too, the former president. I've got a belt buckle from him. It's a peanut that says Carter. I'm pretty sure he's a relatively distant relation, though. I can't remember, because I've been working on our family tree forever. Yep, Joe Hardy the third.
That was a veteran move right there, buddy. That was awesome. You're doing a great job.
What position am I in and what lap are we on? We got 31 laps to go and I'm actually in the lead. As long as I can stay on the lead lap for most of
Behind your
this,
toes on the flapper.
we'll be okay. Because I'll have a decent finish. I don't know that I'm going to win, but... Yeah, I thought about that too. My modified, I have 84 Lumber as the sponsor. I've got Lucas Oil 84 Lumber, and then the butcher shop my cousin owns on the car. Which I didn't even think about running modified races.
Outside. Clear high. Behind your toes on the flapper. Behind your toes on the flapper.
I've got like a million different installs for this game. Well, I have enough that I have a folder just called NR 2003 installs, and then it's all the different mods that I have.
Clear low, buddy.
Then I've just got a track folder with like
Behind your toes on the flapper.
500 or 600 tracks in it that I can just swap into the main folder depending on what they need. Oh yeah, I'm 40. I just turned 40 in October. If you saw me though, you'd swear I'm in my 20s. That's what my doctor when I went this last week was like, wait, 84? And I'm like, yeah, why? She's like, you do not look 40. I said, yeah, I'm gonna get that for a long time. Yeah, I'm on the 30th, so I was born a day before Halloween. Oh, come on, Frank. Why do you do this every time?
Behind your toes on the flapper. Outside, behind your toes on the flapper. All clear.
I mean, I was a real little kid, but that's what I was just telling my mom's boyfriend earlier. I'm like, I do remember watching Davey Allison and Alan Kowicki race. Because I remember laughing at the Hooters car, because I didn't know what Hooters was, but I'm like, I thought it was still funny that the sponsor was Hooters. I didn't really get into watching racing until I want to say 96 or 97. Yeah, because I was about 13 when I got into watching racing. And it was actually the Indy Racing League because all my friends were in the Indy cars. So that's why I started following Tony Stewart, because they were all into that.
Clear high.
And then we all would do the dial-up thing and play IndyCar Racing 2 together.
Inside.
Oh, come. Oh my god, I thought he was going to put me in the wall. Yeah, I've been playing sim racing since 97 too. That was whatever year NASCAR Racing 2 came out. So it might have been 98. But I've been watching racing since a little bit before I started sim racing. So I don't know what year NASCAR Racing 2 came out, but I remember I went to...
Got a little bit of tire rub in the
Nope, we
front
got a
here.
pit. At least he says that.
Be on your toes if you're starting to feel
But I remember when that came out, I went to, trying to think, was it... I think it might have been Electronics Boutique. It was either that or Funko Land. I remember getting the big box.
Your road speed
I still have my
50,
copy of this
4,000
game.
seconds.
Like, it's wild that I still have that, but when I actually install it, I don't have to use a fake CD key. I just use my actual CD key. I've got my copy of this and my copy of Diablo 2 from back in the day.
Put a little splash of fuel in it.
The 96, so that was the year then that so I guess it was 96. Oh my god, so next year will be 30 years I'll be sim racing. So I was 10 when no. See,
Go, go, go,
no,
go, 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 go.
I was
All
12.
the way to the last line. Dig,
See, this
buddy.
always
Be on your toes with
throws
your
me
flappers.
off.
Be on your toes
before-
with your flappers. Get out there, go, go, go.
Now I feel like that meme with the lady and all the numbers. Oh no, you're not getting around me. Because I don't know if you're the leader, or if you're a lapped car, or who you are. Because remember, you had to buy NASCAR Racing 2, and then you had to buy the Busch Series add-on and the Truck Series add-on. They were separate. And remember, I was super excited when those trucks got added. Or maybe 2 just had the Busch Series. I think 3 might have been the first one with the trucks. I don't know. I don't remember. That was so long ago. I just remember buying those add-ons and being super excited to finally get to... And that was all I did was Busch Series racing. Back in the days of like Randy LaJoy and Tim Fedewa and all those guys. And third. Got 20 laps to go.
Be on your toes with your flappers.
There's a picture I'll have to post. It's like a photo booth, but it's hysterical because it's me and my parents. They were trying to cheer me up, and they're like making funny faces, but I've got my NASCAR 50th anniversary jacket on, and I've been trying to figure out who the hell's in the shirt. I thought it was a Darrell Waltrip shirt. I've been looking online since I found these pictures. Because it's got spiky hair, and I remember Darrell at one point had kind of spiky hair, and I was trying to think of who else it could be, because I'm like, my favorite drivers at the time were Jeff Gordon. It definitely wouldn't have been him. Definitely wouldn't have been Rusty Wallace. The only person I could think I would have had shirts like that for would have been Darrell Waltrip, and there were some similar ones when he was driving for Kmart, but I'm like, I don't know. I guess for all I know, too, it might not even be a NASCAR shirt. It could have been like an IndyCar shirt of somebody. But it's funny, I got like the dirt lip and everything. I'm like, oh yeah. I look like a kid that would be going to NASCAR every week.
Be on your toes on the flapper. Inside. Still there, inside. All clear.
Oh, I figured that was going to happen. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Outside.
Oh,
Still there.
34.
Be on your toes on the flapper. All clear. Be on your toes on the flapper.
No, 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 no.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high. Outside.
Okay, tires are still good.
All clear.
I guess just don't worry about the tires until he says something about tire rubs, so I'm still in third.
Be on your toes on the flapper.
Who did it say was in first? The 59. Yeah, I remember there was they made a big stink about that too, because him owning part of that team and him being a commentator at one point, which I thought was weird. I'm like, who cares? He's just calling the race, you know what I mean? I could see if he was officiating or something and he owned part of a team, yeah, but it's not like he can do anything to, to be impartial, really. I mean, you let Darrell Waltrip and other people be commentators, and his brother was driving and stuff. I thought it was funny that my favorite driver was Rusty Wallace and my best friend's driver was Jeff Gordon. I'm like, we really shouldn't have been best friends. I'm like, if you really want to get down to it, we probably shouldn't have gone along at all. But he converted me, and I'm sure Rusty Wallace would be so mad about that, because he converted me to a Gordon supporter. Next thing I knew, I'm wearing the Rainbow Warrior gear. I got the jacket and everything, and I'm like, sorry, Rusty. I can't help it. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. I'm like, I don't understand why it was an issue just with Rusty, because other people have done it.
All clear.
13 to go. Are we in first yet? Nope, still in third. Trying to get back up to first so I can come in for a last pit stop, because I know I'm going to have to for tires.
Outside. All clear. Outside. Keep digging. Still there. Clear high. Outside. Nice. Smooth. Still outside. Clear
Now we're
high.
back in the lead.
Outside. All clear. Great job, buddy. Nice. Smooth and hit your mark. Just keep a good pace. You're doing good.
Yeah, I remember that. I think they talked about that on one of the playlists I watched. I forget what channel it is that does the rumors, the weird NASCAR rumors. But I think part of the problem was they had, I don't know if they had him then at the time, but there was something to do with Jim Beam. Or no, you know what, it was a rumor that he was going to take over that car, which would have been funny. That him and Mark Martin were going to share a car too at one point. There was a whole bunch of stuff.
All clear.
We got to come in.
50. 4,000 seconds.
Because we're not going to make it 8 more laps on those tires.
Watch your speed. Watch your speed. 4,000 seconds. 10 laps to go, this time by nice and smooth. Go, 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 dig, 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 dig. All the way to the last line. Dig, buddy. Be on your toes on the flapper. Get out there, go, go, go.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hopefully I'm actually still on the lead lap, because with it being this few laps left, I don't know if I can get that lap back and be in contention or not. Come on.
Outside. Still outside. Flare high.
This is where we'll find out. I'm in third. Speaking of Bobby Gerhardt, he's in first.
Be on your toes on the flapper. Outside. All clear. Be on your toes on the flapper. Outside. Flare high. Be on your toes on the flapper.
So the 59's right there, then we got to get around the 5. I'll check out what you said here in a second.
Outside.
I thought about getting some of the older mods too,
Outside.
and
Flare
doing
high.
like a what if Davey Allison lived,
Outside.
because I have a feeling
Rewind, 2 of them outside.
that Jeff Gordon and some of these other guys wouldn't have the amount of championships they have if Davey would have lived. I mean, he was the one guy that could shut Dale Earnhardt down too. Well, heck, same with Alan Kulwicki. If he would have lived, the two of them, who knows how many more championships Alan could have got. Because what he did was crazy as an owner-driver.
Be on your toes on the flapper. 5 to go. Just keep hitting those marks. Trying to take care of it.
Thought I passed the 59. Maybe not. Maybe that was a 23.
Outside. Be on your toes on the flapper. All clear.
Yeah, I think he would have stayed in a 28 his whole career too.
Flare high. Be on your toes on the flapper.
Still showing me in third. I gotta stop trying to reach at.
Leaders on pit road, buddy.
Oh, we're gonna get the lead back, I think. Leaders on pit road. This is crazy. I might win this race.
Inside. Clear low, buddy. Nice, smooth. Go get 'em, man. Nice and easy. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, I think he would have stayed owner-driver too.
Leaders on pit road, buddy.
One of the things I always wondered too is if he would have expanded or just stayed one car.
Be on your toes on the flapper. know it's a mine. Stay after him. That was a veteran move right there, buddy. That was awesome. You're doing a great job. Inside. Be on your toes on the flapper. Still there. Clear low, buddy.
I'm in first. Holy crap, I got the lead back. Oh, come on, Norm. Why do you have to do this? I'm going to win this race.
Be on your toes on the flapper.
Oh my god, I'm going to
That's
win.
what I'm talking about, buddy. White flag.
That was a miracle. The Springfield Miracle.
Outside. All clear.
I don't know how I won that. Oh no, you're not distracting me.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Great job. You
I can't believe I won that race.
Way to wheel that piece, baby.
That was a fight.
You are the man.
That was an absolute fight for that win. I'm hoping to figure something out for next year too, to get like an actual like proper. I just need to sit down and make a template for it. Proper template for the point standings for ARCA.
Buddy, good job.
Something I can modify too when I go to the truck series and this other stuff. I'm still out here because we're doing donuts for sure. Where's the start finish line?
Good job today, guys. Good job. Go your butt off, buddy. Good job.
I knew that was a little too close to that. That's fine if I blow the motor now. Now that was a race. That'll have to be. I don't know, I'm gonna save this replay. I'll figure out what the I think this is 22. I don't know what it is. Gotta export this. ARCA. Oh no, maybe this is 18. Oh well. I'll fix it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. But thanks for hanging out with me again. I'll probably do this again tomorrow night. Might as well just, I mean, it's a holiday weekend here, so might as well just do another stream tomorrow night. We'll do the next ARCA race. So it'll be another short track. I think, before I get off here, let me check. So the next one's going to be at Toledo. So it'll be just a regular asphalt track, but it's still going to be fun. I love Toledo. That's like such a cool little track. But I'll see you later, and hopefully you have a good night. So thanks again for hanging out with me. See ya.